From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, presented by Berger Easy Clean, powered by Reva University, Quick Heal Secrite, Green Lamb Laminates, PolicyBazaar.com and Cucina, co-powered by Mankind Pharma and New Nexon.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Pakistan's hand has been exposed in the Kokernag terrorist attack. The Lashkar-e-Toiba in Pakistan has openly publicized and gone on record to say that Pakistan is responsible for yet another act of terror. They are wearing this cowardice as a badge of honor, ladies and gentlemen. But neither is it surprising or novel that the Lashkar's topmost terrorist has admitted to Pakistan's role in this act of terrorism against India. But ladies and gentlemen, spare a moment and think about it. For a country that is self-publicizing after making global headlines for being the topmost exporter of terrorism and donkeys, today they have also made a headline for the achieving with full efficiency the grand feat of being home to the country that has exported 90% of beggars who have been arrested in foreign countries. This is a country that has pushed 12.5 million people into poverty in one fiscal. This is a country whose own ex-prime ministers have jaw-dropped moments of India on the moon while they are sitting with begging bowls, pushed aside by the Turkish president and gasping at the thought of the next IMF condition. Nobody's talking to them. They are finished, ladies and gentlemen. The Taliban at the Afghanistan border are coming into their territory. Gilgit is erupting at a scale of protests unmatched. And with the Modi government in India assuring that every act of terrorism will be avenged double-fold, here is Pakistan's latest terror tape. And then we debate.
Deputy SP of J&K Police Humayun Bhatt. Colonel Manpreet Singh. Major Ashish Dhonchak. Three brave hearts who laid down their lives fighting terrorists in Kashmir's Kokernag. The anger against Pakistan is still palpable among Indians. But in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, Lashkar commander Abu Hamza, who is guarded by Pakistan SSG commandos, is boasting of terror attack and admitting role in Kokernag. J&K DGP has confirmed Pakistan's role.
जहाँ पर जो हमारा मिलिटेंसी का लश्कर और जैश का ज़्यादा रहता है, कुछ एक हिजबुल मुजाहिदीन के एलिमेंट भी अवेलेबल हैं। इनके हेडक्वार्टर पाकिस्तान में हैं, इनकी ट्रेनिंग पाकिस्तान में होती है, इनके जो मेजर लीडर हैं वो पाकिस्तान में बैठे हैं और जब कोई दहशतगर्द मारा गया है इनको खराज कीमत भी आजकल पाकिस्तान में ही दिया जाता है, ट्रिब्यूट भी पाकिस्तान में दी जाती है। ऐसे क्लेम करते हुए मुझे लगता है कि बेशर्मी का ही एक सबूत है।
This is the same Pakistan that is going with a begging bowl around the world while India is taking giant leaps.
2017 वाला पाकिस्तान याद करो और आज देखो पाकिस्तान को। आज हिंदुस्तान चांद पे चला गया है। G20 की मीटिंग्स वहां होती हैं। ये तो सब कुछ हमें करना चाहिए था। ये तो हमारी तकदीर में होना चाहिए था।
The same country that is exporting beggars in the guise of pilgrimage.
हमारे इतने अफराद इसलिए डिपोर्ट हो रहे हैं कि वो भिखारी बनकर जाते हैं पाकिस्तान से, जहाज भर भर के भिखारी जो हैं बैरून मुल्क जा रहे हैं, और हरम के अंदर जितने भी जेब कुतरे पकड़े जाते हैं उनमें से ज्यादातर पाकिस्तानी होते हैं। ज़ियारत पर भीख मांगते हैं। तो उसको उन्होंने ये बताया कि हमारे स्किल्ड लोग नहीं है और पाकिस्तानियों पर जो बैरून मुल्क लोग हैं वो ज्यादा भरोसा भी नहीं करते।
They continue to push terror and it's time to hit back Pakistan hard. Let's debate.
I welcome General Bakshi, Colonel Shailendra Singh, Lalit Ambardar. From the Indian side and from the Pakistani side, I have Barrister Sundas Malik. She's a geopolitical analyst from Islamabad. Usama Zahid is a journalist from Islamabad. And Dr. Saeed Elahi is a political analyst from Islamabad. May I begin with you, Sundas Malik ji. Now that the admission has been made, given your present condition, given your country's precarious situation, what do you make of the admission coming in from Pakistan, from the Lashkar-e-Toiba, from within Pakistan, that this is a terrorist attack that has been carried out from Pakistani soil? You have paid the consequences for it earlier, and given your weakness, it's going to be quite easy to hit you hard, very hard, and Pakistan will have nowhere to go, no support. So what do you make of this admission from the terrorist groups that this was a terrorist attack planned and executed from Pakistani soil?
Well, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. First of all, Arnab, thank you for having me on your show to discuss this matter, and for giving me a forum to express facts as I would try and do. And I hope that these facts will not deter you from your mind. Anyway, to the point about your question as to Lashkar-e-Taiba's statement. Firstly, I find it quite hilarious that a band outfit in Pakistan is being taken as their word is being taken as true and fact against a state that has already banned that organization. First. Secondly, I think it is a great disservice to the people of Jammu and Kashmir when you dilute and I'll say morph the facts and project their indigenous struggle and resistance for freedom from Indian occupation as any effort on Pakistan's behalf to create instability within India. As we know that India is currently itself suffering from great instability, whether that be in Manipur, whether that be in Kashmir, whether that be in several areas of Muslim population. We know for a fact that Canada has highlighted India's efforts of external interference within sovereign nations.
To you.
So we do
I do hope
the
that you are not
facts,
trying to
but
avoid
as
my
far as
question, because it is
conjecture
giving a very strange impression to everyone. Osama ji, just 1 minute, please, Sundas ji. See, if you don't want to answer my question, you can say that, Arnab, I am embarrassed, I am ashamed, and by the way, I have another question for you. Since you say, no, you are not. You see, what has happened here? What has happened here, Sundas ji? First of all, everybody needs to know their place in the world. I think sooner Pakistan realizes its place in the world. You have no takers. You are a geopolitical analyst. You know, both in terms of your geopolitics, your strategic significance, your financial situation, you're in a precarious situation, you're taking a chance. And nobody gives a damn for you. The Chinese don't, the Americans don't. The Americans don't need you to create a land passage to go to the Taliban. The Taliban are knocking at your borders. You're taking on more than you can chew. This terror, stop your Kashmir obsession.
We need to
Stop your Kashmir obsession. You don't have anything to eat.
That's what you fail to understand, sir. You
see, problem with you, Sundas, I'm just being very polite with you. The problem with you is that you have been conditioned to think in this way. you are conditioned.
Sir,
You are
with all
conditioned
due
to look at
respect,
things
we
this
need
way,
to
but you are
talk
fully
about
aware.
facts here.
You are
We
fully
need to
aware
talk
of your
about facts here,
You see
sir.
what happened is.
You're-
You see, I'll tell you. I saw a video, Sundas. I saw a video. I saw a video recently. Just allow me to tell you a story. I saw a video, and there was this man. It was soon after Erdogan was recently once again elected as the president of Turkey. And this man went to Erdogan, tried to talk to him, then tried to talk to Erdogan's wife. And eventually the security of Erdogan was pushing him away. Then he went to Erdogan and he said, Mr. Erdogan, I have got a box of mangoes for you. These are Pakistani mangoes.
Sir, please.
And Erdogan looked at him, rebuffed him and walked away. All I'm trying to say is that you need to know that you are looked upon you are looked upon, Sundas, please don't take it personally, but you are looked upon as a beggar nation.
In the word
That is your international status.
So we know that India is fighting its own
therefore
battles.
today,
You
when a
cannot
beggar
compare.
nation...
You cannot compare
don't forget our battles. We're doing extremely well. Shailen, I want to get GD Bakshi on this. General Bakshi, we've seen this.
Offering mangoes is better than killing Canadian
I don't know.
citizens.
We haven't conducted any operation on Hafiz Saeed yet.
You're juxtaposing.
Now the question is, we haven't carried out any operation on Dawood yet. Now the question is, your terrorist has confessed, madam. Your terrorist has confessed, madam. He's gone on tape. Why are you denying on his behalf, General Bakshi? He has gone on tape.
Sir, according to
he
the
has
Five
gone
Eye
on
Alliance,
tape.
which includes the US,
It is on
which
tape.
includes Canada,
General
which
Bakshi.
includes UK,
General
which
Bakshi,
includes
sir,
Australia.
you're not listening anymore. He's gone on tape.
In a
This is
civilized
evidence.
debate,
Go take it to a
listen
court.
to others also.
Go take it to a court and tell the people of Pakistan what's going on there.
Soil and the
So
murder
can
and
we-
assassination.
We should hammer them again, General Bakshi.
That we have a debate
You cannot
and not
take mere wishful
not
thinking and
speech.
impose it to the world as
We've heard
facts.
that. We've heard you. Would you be patient enough to hear the others? There are other panelists on this show also.
Sure
madam.
thing, sir. Sure
Yeah,
thing.
thank you.
I'm all
You
for
know,
it.
the
As long
lady
as we-
sounds intelligent and
put-
erudite,
putting
Arnab.
facts and
But,
not
madam, it is not a monologue, for God's sake.
conjecture.
There are others on this panel. Huh? It is a panel discussion, just in case you forgot. It's a panel discussion.
Sir,
Hear the
it is not
others.
my fault.
All right.
I mean,
Now,
I
as I
concede to the
was
fact that
saying,
my voice is pretty loud.
Arnab,
But,
as I was saying, the nation
want
of
me to be loud?
Pakistan
You
is
want to
in
hear
a
what is
state
loud?
of economic
You want this?
meltdown and
You want to
civil
hear
war.
us?
They hardly
Do you
have
do you want to
do
$3
this
want,
loud
you really want to fight
in
over
their
that comment?
forex kitty.
You really want to fight over
But
that
don't-
comment?
don't
the
tell us,
Pakistani
don't tell us.
ISI
Don't
and
you
the
try
generals.
it.
Can I please, for God's sake,
Rather than
Jal
discuss
Bakshi,
can I have my
what
say?
I've stated,
Doesn't mean
rather
this.
than
I mean-
discuss the facts that I've stated.
can I have my say?
General
If you
Bakshi.
don't mind.
I mean, sir, it's up to
Thank
your
you.
people.
As I was saying, madam, if you give me the liberty to take part in a civilized debate, which is, I think, something foreign to a country of your ilk, but all the same,
No,
I'm
sir,
just trying
a
to tell
civilized
you
debate
that
does not
yours is a
involve,
country on
didn't
the
involve
perilous
such sort
brink
of,
of
underhanded
economic
comments.
meltdown
A civilized
and
debate
worse.
does not involve
You're
such
almost
sort
on the
of
brink of a
underhanded
civil
comments.
war. You have hardly $3 billion in your forex kitty.
I hope
But
you
your
learn a little
Pakistani
bit
generals
from the Pakistani
and
panel today.
your ISI generals earn $32 billion each year from drugs. You are the biggest
Satyapal
narco-terrorist
Malik, the
empire on
former
the face of this
governor
earth,
of Jammu
now
and
spreading
Kashmir
its tentacles
stated that there is
to
a
Canada.
need for a probe
To Canada
under the
and to
Supreme
Europe.
Court on the
That's all
Pulwama
that you
attack,
can do.
which was facilitated
You are trying
by
to
your Amit Shah
rekindle
and Modi
terrorism
government.
by the
So
K2
you
project
cannot,
in
you cannot
Kashmir
again
and the
try
so-called
and,
Khalistan bogey of yours.
diverge
Your
from the facts
ISI
and keep on
has
claiming
ruined one generation
what is
in
happening in
Punjab by injecting drugs.
So what is
Instead
Pakistan's
of
condition
feeding
to
the
do has to
hungry,
do with the increased
famished
militarization
population
in
of
Kashmir,
Pakistan.
in the Kashmir
Have you
Valley.
looked
What
within?
does Pakistan's current status
Lady,
quo
have you
to
looked
do
within?
with the increased militarization
You are just giving
in
us
the
a
Kashmir
harangue.
Valley and the
You are
failure
giving
of
us a
Modi's
monologue.
program
I thought you
in
were an
Kashmir,
educated
which was
person,
represented
so we
as
could have an
development
educated
of
debate.
Great,
You are
achievement.
here.
I think, Sundas,
You are speaking as if there is no tomorrow.
Sundas, 1 minute.
You are going on
Sundas,
as if there is
Sundas,
no
I'll tell you
tomorrow
one
and
thing.
you won't get another chance on
I tell you.
Arnab's show.
No,
I know.
just-
I know it's
just-
a matter of
just-
honor to
just,
come here for a Pakistani.
No, it is not.
Just one
Sir,
point I want to
it
say.
is not a matter of
It has
honor,
been
it is
said-
a matter of duty for
it
someone
has
like
been
me to
said-
come and
then stop
thwart
speaking.
your life.
Sundas, can you just
It is a matter of duty for
It's a debate.
Sundas,
It's
I
a
can
discussion.
nicely
I hope
shout
you
over you. I'm
understand
being
that
very
this is not
polite.
about facts.
Please
It
don't,
just doesn't go by wishful
force me.
thinking.
Please don't force me to go back to my original style. Now, Sundas, please don't force me. I'm giving
Sure,
everybody a turn.
Arnab, go on.
All right. Now the question is, just 1 minute. See, what has this Lashkar commander Abu Hamza said? He has said we have carried out the terrorist attack, right? And he has said we laid a bait. The tragedy is this man says this is a battlefield. A terrorist attack is not a battlefield. Fact is, Colonel Shailendra Singh, they faced us in the battlefield. 95,000 of them put down their guns and were in our custody. They are a country which has surrendered to us.
With
This is
all
in the
due
Pakistani
respect, sir,
psyche.
all of the Kashmir,
Every
Jammu and Kashmir
Pakistani
Valley
child
is
wakes
a
up and sees the
battlefield.
picture.
It is a
You are a
battlefield.
surrendered country. Now listen to me, Sundas.
Sir, let's talk
listen
about-
to me.
let's
If my
talk
if my
about- let's
arguments
talk about what
are
you're
so
dealing with
strong
right now.
and they singe
Let's
you,
talk about
let me
what
tell you,
your
they are
country is
aimed at
dealing with
singeing
right
you.
now.
They are aimed at hurting you. I am saying things that will hurt
Sir,
you. You know,
Sir,
from the day you were
your
born that your
country
country
is
has
on
surrendered,
brink
that
of
we've broken you
collapse
into
due to
two
its
pieces.
increased
You know that.
extremism
Don't
under
make
the
us break you
Hindutva
again.
regime.
We have every intention to.
And you're
And we
talking,
damn
you're
well
talking
will.
about Pakistan. This shows
Maybe
your obsession,
breaking you
your
once is
complete
not good enough for you.
obsession With whatever
Maybe
happens
breaking you
with
once is not good
blame
enough
all
for you.
your failures
This time
on
it will be
Pakistan.
easier. This time it will be within seconds.
This is the easiest
Within
way
blithering
out.
seconds
Escape
we will
from
break you
Pakistan.
up. Now you realize that. Now listen to me. Now listen to me. A donkey exporter country should not speak so loud to us.
You'll realize things when it will be too late for India.
Now
should
may
I say Bharat?
I make a point to you? May I make a point to you? I go on a point here. Colonel Shailendra Singh, I am talking about a fundamental issue called proof. The proof is with us. The man has confessed. Right? There is no deniability now. Therefore, the circumstances change. The gentleman has confessed to the attack. There is no deniability right now. The Lashkar
Proof
commander
is
has
with the
said,
Five Eye
we have
Alliance
attacked those Hanuman
that
ke
presented it to
pujari.
the Canadian
He's put a
government.
communal angle to it. He's put a communal
Proof is
angle
with
to
the
it.
Five Eye Alliance, sir.
Right? And my question is, if he's on your soil, hand him over. Hand him over or face consequences. Hand this fellow over, he has confessed. Hand him over.
Sir, how do
Or
we
face
hand
consequences.
over conjectures? How do
You
we
know
hand
the
over
consequences.
conjectures?
Last time our Mirage 2000, we went and blew the hell out
Sir,
of you,
last time-
and then you
last
went
time
crying,
Prime
and then your
Pakistan
Prime Minister
Abhinandan
almost
was
cried in your
returned.
assembly that
Last
we have
time
been
Prime
told that India is going to bomb us
Pakistan
tonight.
Abhinandan was
Okay, Colonel
returned
Shailendra Singh,
with a
I
higher
think
sugar level
Pakistanis
than
need to
before.
experience
I mean,
it one
come
more
on.
time.
Malik,
Sir, you remember
Malik,
how fantastic
Malik,
the team
Malik,
was.
now please
you
listen.
remember how
Please
fantastic
listen.
the
If
team
you want
was.
a
The last time you
debate,
tried to,
then and if it is a
breach
matter
into
of
our
raising
territory.
voice, you will not be able to raise voice
last time
before
you tried to breach
as what
Pakistan's
I can
territory, we
raise.
made
So
you
have
just
the
taste the tea.
courtesy,
This time it
have
will
the
be more than this.
decency. Don't be a Pakistani only. Don't be a illiterate lady who's just on a monologue of her own.
Sir,
We have appreciated you is good enough.
Call me
Now
illiterate
I
based
will
on
give you your
Pakistani,
points back
it
to
says a
you.
lot
Or
about
listen
your
to me.
literacy than it
Listen
does
to
about
me.
mine.
Now you
It
are
says
at the
a lot
listening
about
end.
your literacy
Now you
than
are
it says
you are
about
not
mine when
facing
you
anybody
call me
else. You are facing
illiterate
me.
just being-
You want
for
a
being
voice to be
Pakistani.
raised. I
Well,
will
I'm
show
a
you what
Kashmiri,
is
so
voice
now
to be
you call
raised.
me a terrorist.
When you are talking
What
about
else do-
hilarious,
what else can you do
hilarious
to
is
make-
you.
Colonel Shailendra Singh,
Hilarious is your
What else
Lashkar.
can you do
Because
to
if you have
malign
banned
your
it,
counterparts
what is
and
Abu
make your
doing with you?
agenda feel
Why is he
like it
playing
is
in your
factual?
lap? If you have banned the Lashkar, if you have banned that organization and you find it hilarious, how dare he give a statement from your lap? What is he doing with you? Is he on a honeymoon with you?
You want me to say that now? Who the hell are you to
My
tell me
question
Canada?
is, one minute,
If
one
you
minute.
are to
My
tell me
question is,
Canada, then listen to it.
my question is out here.
Why the ISI agents are being questioned
just
in
one-
Canada? Why ISI is involved in Canada? This is not my statement.
ISI
This is
was not
Pakistani
made
statement.
by the five
Canada
alliance,
authorities
which
is
included the
investigating
United States.
ISI,
The
not
ISI
only
was
India.
pointed out
How the
by
hell
Anthony
has
State,
ISI agent
Anthony
been
Blinken,
questioned
when he
for
stated
4
that
hours
India needs to
in
comply.
Pakistan,
No,
in
I think-
Canada?
I think-
You want to bring in
And this is a
Canada?
serious
You want to bring in the POWs?
not even
The
mentioned
POWs,
by any of the
93,000,
investigating
those
agencies,
pants
and
are
yet
still
you
lying on the
imply
fence
and you keep
in
on
Bangalore.
implying this
Your
conjecture.
chivalrous
Anyway,
Pakistani
I
army.
would give-
will
Okay, one
collect
minute,
those pants. You
Colonel
know-
Shailendra Singh.
You know how
Colonel
we
Shailendra
made you
Singh.
naked and run away.
Just talking points and no facts.
1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. Colonel Shailendra Singh, 1 minute, please. See, I'll tell you the situation here. Dr. Saeed Elahi and Lalit Ambardar. First of all, we must all be cool in this situation. And I request my Pakistani panelists to listen to me and understand that what I'm presenting are very straightforward facts. Now, वो क्या कहते हैं ना, जैसे हिंदी में कहते हैं, आपको अगर चुभ रही है, अगर आपको चुभती है जो बात मैं कहता हूं, तो मैं ऐसे इसलिए कह रहा हूं आपको चुभनी चाहिए, because these are the realities. Question is that आप सुंदर जी मेरी बात सुन लीजिए, प्लीज. आपको प्रॉब्लम क्या है सुंदर जी? मैं कुछ कह रहा हूं, आपको अच्छा नहीं लगता है, ठीक है, मगर मैं तो कहूंगा ना. मैं ये कहना चाहता हूं कि आपके कंट्री के जो ओवरसीज मिनिस्ट्री सेक्रेटरी है, उनका नाम है जुल्फिकार हैदर. उनका नाम है जुल्फिकार हैदर. 1 मिनट. उनका नाम है जुल्फिकार हैदर. इन्होंने कोई सेनेट पैनल में डिस्कशन हुआ, पाकिस्तान का कोई सेनेट पैनल होता है, वहां पे डिस्कशन हुआ. 1 मिनट. आपको आर यू इन लव विथ योर ओन वॉइस? डू यू वांट टू लिसन टू मी? 1 मिनट सुंदर, प्लीज. आई एम बीइंग एक्सट्रीमली पोलाइट. नाउ लिसन टू मी. Now, well, then don't exert so much on the program. Let me please complete what I'm saying.
You don't deserve that respect which we are giving you.
I'm saying here, by her own admission, she says, I'm in love with my own voice, but we also want to hear the others. Now, question here is this. The Overseas Ministry Secretary says that in today's world, 90% of the beggars who are arrested in foreign countries are of Pakistani origin. I didn't say it. This is said on your Senate panel hearings.
And yet
My
India
question is,
stands on
you
the
have an on-record
99
admission,
on the
Dr. Saeed
World
Elahi, you got to
Hunger
hand over the guy. You have an
below
on-record
Pakistan.
admission. You have an on-record admission.
India
You have
stands
an on-record
far
admission
below
of an act
Pakistan
of
on the World
terror,
Hunger Index.
and your country's hand
And yet you're saying
in an act of
there are more
terrorism
beggars.
against Indian
There's been a
soldiers
higher
is on record. Now, either you hand over the
migration
guy,
from India since
either you hand over the
2013.
guy, or we take you to international court, or we take action.
Mr. Arnab,
I mean, come on.
let other people speak.
And the question is not to you, Sundas. It is to Dr. Saeed Elahi.
So, thank you, Arnab. In
Hand
fact,
over the man who has made the admission that they carried out an act of terrorism. Hand over
I think,
who?
Mr.
He is probably about
Mr.
500 meters from where you are. Yes, Dr. Elahi.
Mr. Arnab, thank you for inviting us. First of all, I think you have not explained the full story, because a group in Indian Kashmir, that is TRF, has taken the responsibility of attack. And this group was established in 2019.
Arey, please, I'll tell you one thing. You guys thought you will change a name and confuse people. There is only Lashkar-e-Toiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed. Please, you muted yourself. I'm telling you, this is Pakistani technology. Only you are muting yourself. I'm not muted you. Dr. Elahi, unmute yourself. And please understand, we have an on-record admission from the Lashkar-e-Toiba. We have an on-record admission from the Lashkar-e-Toiba. You've heard that. Did I force the admission?
डॉक्टर साहब
Again you muted yourself.
बोल दो कि अबू हमजा झूठ बोल रहा है. आप ये बोलो, अबू हमजा झूठ बोल रहा है, ये बोल दीजिए.
इंडिया में कश्मीर में जो TRF है, उसने रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी ली है इस वाकये की. They have taken the full responsibility, and all those young boys are in
अबू हमजा झूठ बोल रहा है.
Other thing is,
You mean to say अबू हमजा झूठ बोल रहा है? He is a typical liar the way the Pakistan is. This is what you want to say? This is what
will
you
you
want to
please
say.
let me
कि
talk and
Abu
then you can
Hamza
talk
is
later on?
lying the way every Pakistani is.
Karan, I think.
No, because I don't know. You only
Karan,
taught us.
would you like to listen to us, or you just would you like to listen to us or not?
Has the Lashkar-e-Toiba confessed? Listen to me. I will listen to you. I will listen to you. But my question is this, Dr. Saeed Ilahi, my question is this. The man who has confessed is a person from the Lashkar-e-Toiba and he's speaking from Pakistani soil. Is it difficult for you to understand this much?
No, I got it. What you said.
Is it difficult for you to understand that?
I think I told you before that TRF has taken the responsibility, number one. Number two, those Indian guys who are frustrated in Kashmir.
This in fact proves that the TRF is only a nomenclature. It's an act carried out from Pakistani soil to which a Pakistani national who is a terrorist with a Pakistani terrorist group has accepted. Don't try these stunts with me, sir. Don't try the stunts with me. Try them with someone else. Lalit Ambardar is on the debate.
First of all, this is an Indian group.
Hello. Hello, listen.
Sundar Sen, Dr. Osama.
So this is action from inside Kashmir.
Sundar Sen.
Listen.
Osama.
Yeah, Kashmir Jihad. Pakistan's Kashmir Jihad is part of the same Ghazwa-e-Hind war that began 1,000 years ago with the capture of Sindh by with the capture of Sindh. Kashmir Jihad is part of that only. And you have to understand, denial is the hallmark of Pakistani establishment. They even refused to acknowledge that Kashmir was their citizen. Who was instrumental in 2611, and they denied. They are always in denial mode. And let me say, Lashkar-e-Taiba was born in Afghanistan, and it was given birth by none other than Osama bin Laden, along with Hafiz Saeed, who is there in Pakistan today. And denial of Pakistan can be exposed by Hayaz Amir, a very senior Pakistani journalist who has been a member of Pakistani Senate. You know how he justifies He said, we are bombing the jihadis, battle-hardened jihadis who took the might of Indian army head-on in Kashmir. This is Pakistan. And Pakistan is not the death. But they will never give up Kashmir because they repeatedly say Kashmir is their Shahraz is
the world is looking at India as a great, as one of the biggest terror exporters.
That we stop being completely nuded
by the Canadian government. It has been completely nuded by the statements of
across LLC. It's high time to do that.
And by the US ambassador to India, where it says that India is in fact involved and needs to comply
Narendra Modi will do it.
with the Canadian
Narendra Modi will do it. और सुनो पाकिस्तानियों, पाकिस्तानियों सुनो, तुम्हारी बर्बादी नहीं है नरेंद्र मोदी के हाथों.
And Indian diplomats
and you are giving enough provocation.
When you talk about
listen, Anantnag and Kokernag was not an ordinary terror attack.
See, I'd like to bring in Osama Zahid. Osama, one minute. Osama and General Bakshi. Osama and General Bakshi alone.
This is reaction to that.
Osama, I think you got to deal with the facts as they are. For a while, I'll take you out, Sandas, because I want Osama to speak. Osama, see. Osama, मुझे एक बात बताइए. देखिए, झूठ मत बोलिए. आपको पता है परवेज मुशर्रफ को जब पूछा गया where is Osama, he said I have no idea. I am saying where is Hafiz Saeed, will you tell me? We have no idea. I will ask you this man, ये जो व्यक्ति हैं, इनका नाम है कोई अबू हमजा, जिन्होंने कहा है कि हमने टेररिस्ट अटैक कराई. एक मिनट मेरी बात सुनिए. ओसामा जी जल्दी क्या है, मैं तो हूं ना, बैठा हुआ इधर. मैं आपको पूछ रहा हूं, जो ये लश्कर ने कहा, जिनका कोड नेम है अबू हमजा, है ना, ये लश्कर के हैं, ये पाकिस्तान में है, ये पाकिस्तानी है, और इन्होंने कहा हमने टेररिस्ट अटैक कराई. तो मेरा एक ही सवाल है, आप इनको हैंड ओवर कर दीजिए है ना? आप इनको हैंड ओवर कर दीजिए, बाकी हम डील कर लेंगे। आप इनको प्रोटेक्शन क्यों दे रहे हैं? आपके आर यू नॉट, आप समझ में, यू आर ब्रेकिंग एवरी इंटरनेशनल रूल।
आप तो पहला ये बात की बात है अर्नब साहब, पहले आप तस्लीम कर लेना, आपके इदारे किसी काम के नहीं है। एक टेररिस्ट घुसता है, वो आपकी तहस नहस बचा देता है। आप हर होने वाले हमले का इल्जाम ISI पे डालते हैं, लश्कर तैयबा पे डालते हैं, जैश ए मोहम्मद पे डालते हैं, हाफिज सईद पे डालते हैं, मसूद अजहर पे डालते हैं। पहला
आप उनके एडवोकेट हैं? आप लश्कर तैयबा के एडवोकेट हैं क्या?
वो क्या कर रहे हैं?
आप लश्कर तैयबा क्यों बचा रहे हैं? मैं पाकिस्तान के बारे में बोल रहा हूँ। आर यू इंटरेस्टेड इन बीइंग अ लश्कर तैयबा स्पोक्स पर्सन? 1 मिनट ओसामा जी, आप अपने आप को जर्नलिस्ट कहते हैं, मगर आप एक टेररिस्ट ग्रुप के स्पोक्स पर्सन बन रहे हैं मेरे प्रोग्राम में। आप पाकिस्तान के बारे में बोलिए, लेट अस डिस्कस पाकिस्तान। आप क्यों टेररिस्ट ग्रुप को सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं?
पाकिस्तान के बारे में बोलना, तो मुझे ये बताएं कि आप
यू फील हैप्पी सपोर्टिंग अ टेररिस्ट ग्रुप? आप टीवी में आके एक टेररिस्ट ग्रुप को सपोर्ट करते हैं?
हम दहशत
आप क्यों जैश ए मोहम्मद को सवाल उठा रहे हैं? आप क्यों लश्कर पे सवाल उठा रहे हैं? भाई मैं उठा रहा हूं, मैं हमेशा उठाता हूं। आपको प्रॉब्लम क्या हो रही है? आप क्यों प्रोटेक्ट कर रहे हैं लश्कर तैयबा को? आपको किसी ने ठेका दिया है क्या? Has anybody given you a ठेका to support the लश्कर तैयबा?
दिया ना आपको?
Why are you supporting the लश्कर तैयबा? I don't understand this. Why don't you hand over this man?
ना फैक्ट के साथ।
No, you see, उसामा, आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए। आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए। आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिए। आपकी जो मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट है फॉरेन अफेयर्स हिना रब्बानी खार, वो जब रशिया गई तो उनके पास पैसे नहीं थे कि वो डेलीगेशन ले जाए, और सर्जे लैवरोव ने उनको पूछा कि आपकी बाकी की डेलीगेशन कहां है, तो उन्होंने कहा हमारे पास पैसे नहीं है। You don't even have the money to send an international delegation to Russia.
इस बात का सबूत है आपके पास?
These are realities. देखिए, you have to accept the reality. आपको जो ये satisfaction मिलता है ना to carry out terrorist groups in terrorist attacks in India, this is showing your inadequacy. मैं टीवी प्रोग्राम होस्ट कर रहा हूँ, मैं टीवी प्रोग्राम होस्ट कर रहा हूँ। आप बलूचिस्तान आपका जाने वाला है,
डिनाई करता हूँ।
बलूचिस्तान आपका जाने वाला है, POK जाने वाला है, खैबर पख्तूनख्वा आपका जा रहा है। आपकी गवर्नमेंट रेजोल्यूशन पास करी आपकी जुडिशरी के खिलाफ। मैं झूठ बोल रहा हूं? 8 लाख पाकिस्तानियों ने पाकिस्तान छोड़ दिया 1 साल में। मैं झूठ बोल रहा हूं? गिलगिट बल्टिस्तान में क्या हो रहा है आपको पता है? अभी आप बोलेंगे आपका इंटरनेट कनेक्शन भी काम नहीं कर रहा है। मिस्टर इलाही, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड।
हमें गिलगित बल्टिस्तान का भी
अरे भाई, दूध का दूध और पानी का पानी हो चुका है। दूध का दूध और पानी का पानी हो चुका है। मेरे पास एक टेप है जहां पे लश्कर has accepted ownership for the terrorist attack. Do you realize how serious it is, General Bakshi?
अर्नब साहब,
do you realize how important this tape is? मैं किसी भी इंटरनेशनल कोर्ट में ले जाऊं तो there will be a verdict against you.
ओसामा साहब, आपका
देख रहे हैं कि मजाक
नाम जो है वो एक बड़ा मशहूर नाम है
पूरी इंडिया के अंदर। मजाक
काइंडली मैंने आपको बड़े तहजीब से सुना है जनाब, जरा आप भी तहजीब उतनी दिखाएं।
आप बात करें, मैं आपको तहजीब से सुनूंगा।
अर्नब,
हमारे अंदर वो नहीं है।
पाकिस्तान tempted face once. It tempted fate in 1971 and it lost half its country. I took part in that war. I have seen those 93,000 prisoners of war being put into goods train like cattle and sent off to prisoner of war camps. We have seen their women crying in front of Bhutto, father and daughter duo, to get their men back. Don't tempt fate. आप दोबारा अपने ऊपर मुसीबत ना बुलाएं. Let sleeping dogs lie. मैं आपको कह रहा हूं साहब, ये जो आप डींगे हाँक रहे हैं कि हमने 3 अफसरों को एम्बुश कर लिया, आपको बड़ा महंगा पड़ जाएगा, क्योंकि हम 2-3 में बात नहीं करेंगे। हजारों आपके बंदे पिछली बार 93,000 से ऊपर तो कैदी थे। ठीक है साहब, वो मेरा आंखों देखा वाकया है। आप पैदा नहीं हुए थे, पैदा नहीं हुआ था तू बेटा।
जनरल साहब, वो वक्त गुजर गया, अब अभी नंदन का टाइम याद करें।
बता रहा हूं वो हाल था आपके मुल्क का।
आप माजी में रहने वाले लोग हैं, प्लानिंग करते हैं। आप
खाना नहीं खा पा रहे, आपके लोग
आपसे मुसलसल बदले ले रहे हैं,
बिल नहीं दे पा रहे, पेट्रोल के बिल नहीं दे पा रहे।
जब आप सरप्राइज
मिलेगा, चले हैं दुनिया पे फतेह करने,
बांग्लादेश का बदलाव होगा
करने, थोड़ा सा अफीम कम खाइए। अफीम कम खाइए आप,
नहीं है
नहीं तो आपको लेने के देने पड़ जाएंगे। मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ अब जो है भारत में मूड बहुत बुरी तरह से बदली हो रहा है।
कर रहे हैं
आपकी जो चोंचलेबाजी है ना साहब,
हालात बदल गए हैं। अब जरा अभी नंदन का जमाना याद कर लें।
उंगलियां तोड़ के छोड़ेंगे आप।
Ladies and gentlemen,
इस बार 2 टुकड़े हुआ था, इस बारी 4 टुकड़े हो सकते हैं।
मैं अभी हालात बदल देता हूं।
ladies and gentlemen,
आपके 23 टुकड़े हो जाएंगे।
I tell you one thing. You may, you know, this is. I will only close by saying that this is very important evidence.
Great academics.
It will be accepted in any international court. It is very, very unfortunate today that a person who says she's a lawyer and who's a geopolitical analyst has openly supported a terrorist group on Republic. It's most unfortunate. I mean, I think I expected better from you, Sundas, but you've really disappointed me because you've openly supported terrorism by supporting the comments of this terror group, and it was most unnecessary. Embarrassing, in fact. Very embarrassing.
People would be proud of you.
But what else can you expect, ladies and gentlemen? Well, I'm sure you're not proud. You're not proud over the fact that poverty in Pakistan has surged to 40% in the last fiscal. You put 12.5 million people into poverty. The TTP is running riot in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Your majors are being killed at your border with Afghanistan in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Just come out of wherever you are right now. Go out and see the reality, and please rethink, Sundas. Rethink before it's too late.
For their involvement.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure we will take revenge. We will take revenge. We will take revenge. You wait for it, Sundas, it's coming. And ladies and gentlemen, with that, a quick 30-second commercial secured break with Securite.
In the India Today Best Universities 2023 survey, released recently, India's #1 ranked universities in various streams are JNU Delhi, Amity University, AIMS Delhi, IIT Delhi, and National Law School Bengaluru.
3, 2, 1, we are now called as Republic Kannada here in Karnataka.